Time for another stream. Let me just move some of this around here. That'll do. That's fine. Right, Hans dropped by to say he can't make it. Sorry, Hans. Feel bad, mate. This is how long has it been going, Mike? Just over 5 minutes, mate. Settle down. Dennis is with us. Mike's with us, obviously. Ben's with us. If you have joined in, feel free to say hello in the chats. I believe you have to be signed into your Google or YouTube to do so. Mr. Foster's joined us. Long time no stream. I did one probably a week ago, I think it was. I haven't been very well. I haven't been getting much sleep either, if I'm honest. But I'm doing what I can. Doing what I can. Right. So, what I'm going to do today is continue, finally, the HPI Venture. It's been sitting in the box just nagging at me. Finish the build, mate. Finish the build. And I've been tired. I've been crook. I've been all sorts of things. Obviously, we've been doing the baby stuff and whatever else, which was awesome. So, yes. I figured it's finally time to get back into it. Now, I don't know how long today's stream's going to go for because I got no sleep again last night. But we're going to do our best. So thank you everyone for coming and watching. It's very much appreciated. If you enjoyed the stream, feel free to give it a like, give it a share. We've got a goal up the top here, which I really want to smash. This goal's been sitting here for too long. I want to give away a Cross RC SU4C. There's a link in the description should you want to donate. I believe there's a little super chat thing next to the chat box too if you want to do it that way. Whatever you like. Alright. So I've prepared. I've actually prepared. I like this shirt. I'm always wearing black shirts when I do these things. So I thought, you know what? Let's don the Air Racing shirts, nice and bright. Brings out the orange in my face. So I've actually prepared. I've got my electrics ready to go. Probably won't need those today. Got the electrics ready to go. I've got the parts here ready to build the transfer case. And then we've got to build the shocks. Oof. Anyway, little recap so we know where we're at so far. We've gone through and we've built all of our links. Alright, we've got all those built. We've built the front and rear differential. Alright, there's our rear, there's our front. Now I did find there was 2 extra ball ends for the steering arm. Ball ends, rod ends, that are different to the rest. Handy, hidden away in a different bag. Found those, got the steering arm sorted out. For those that remember, we had an issue that my bloody secondary camera is driving me up the wall. Let me fix it. Where are you? Close up cam. It keeps changing the colour of the thing. Bear with me. Advanced. Right light. Come on. Change. Change. Do as you're told. Right light. Oh, I guess that apparently thinks it's right. Must be the shirt. Anyway, whatever. Not going to stress on it. Lovely. So I'm going to start building some stuff. Otherwise, this thing will never be done. Hans ended up ordering the 13 and the 16 turn-year racing just climb motor, so we'll see which one suits the Bronco best. Honestly, mate, I think either of them you're going to be really happy with. I can't even remember what one I put in mine, which is pretty bad, isn't it? Let me set that there. Apparently I put the 20 in mine. So try the 16 first. Try the 16. I found the 20 to be spot on. It's 2-speed trans, so for those motors 3S capable. Yeah, Racing said to me, well, RC Mart said to me, they shouldn't be ran on 3S. But a lot of people have been putting on Facebook that they've been running theirs on 3S and they've had no issues. So, while we've got this on the bench, check out my roof cage, would you? Ignore this snorkel. This is just a double side taped on. That was my first test print of getting the size and the shape and all that sort of stuff. So there's me roof cage all bolted on there. So happy with that. Look at that. Okay? Wicked. I've got to order a light kit so I can install the cross light kit. I've done all that Mickey Mouse, so I can install the cross light kit on here as well. Awesome, can't wait. Right, let's see you back over here. Stay. This week coming, I'm going to order shelves. Okay, sick to death of not having enough shelves. It's doing my head in now. So hopefully in the next coming weeks, this will all change. I'm going to put more shelves like this all the way across here. I'll move the printer somewhere. I don't care where. I'll move the printer somewhere and I'll have shelves here everywhere, and I'll just have all my trucks and stuff on the shelves. Hans, I want that shirt. I love orange. RC Mart, mate. You can buy these shirts. I can't remember how much it costs. They're not expensive. Most of the shirts and stuff you see me wear, anything that's racing, RC Mart, you can get an RC Mart. Cross shirts you can get from Rob. BCRC shirts, there's links in the group. Right. So I'm going to crack open this little bag. Yoink. Friend said that his didn't last a month. Said it ran so hot. I'm sure it was hearing, but he was running 3S. Well, I mean, if you run it on 3S, and it's suggested that you don't, there's not much I can do for you. I guess the first thing I'd say to anyone that runs their truck and the motor gets hot is check your drivetrain. You know, if you've got too much grease in the diffs, too much grease in the trans, if your mesh is too tight, all those things are factors as to how hot your motor runs. So that's the first thing I'd check. But I mean, if he's running 3S, well then, and there's obviously too, there's a lot of people that drive these trucks in ways that they're not intended to drive. So if you go flat out with your truck everywhere, you know, you're asking for trouble. I need to tighten up that bolt there, apparently. Or did I put the wrong one in? No, there we go. So we've got our motor all hooked up to our gearbox that we built. We built that. We built the diffs. Now onto this bad boy. Right, so I've got to try and pay attention here. Yeah, Racing says 2S Max, yeah. I mean, honestly, that's all you need. Just between us. That's all you need. I'm sure there's lots of people out there right now that can go, what a dickhead, you need 3S, 4S, 6S. You don't. Crawl. If you want a jumper, buy a basher. Anyway, right, so I think that's that one. Is it that one? Or is it that one? This one has to be that one, doesn't it? No, it's the end of this shaft. All you got to do is look, mate. That's all you got to do. This one here. That goes there. This goes here. Actually, first things first. Hans is off. No worries, dude. Thank you very much for stopping by. It's very much appreciated. Where's my little pliers? Lovely. Right. One of those pins is a different size to the others. It's got measurements on here. Lovely. The 8mm pin goes in the little one. Okay, so this is a normal one. We're running 6S in, yeah, I'm sure there's people out there. But it's funny running my SX10 on 4S. It's funny until something breaks. Oh, hang on. I bet you I've screwed myself here. I bet you. And now, if I make any mistakes today, don't laugh. I'm really tired. Mistakes are quite the possibility. That needs to go on after. Of course it does. I do have a tool for removing these things. For removing circlips, E-clips, whatever you want to call them. That come with the cross truck. They come with the BC8. Right. If this thing goes flying, I'm going to cry. Will you cooperate for me? Hidden actual, it's okay. I mean, when it comes down to it, you can run any of this stuff in your truck. Just don't whinge if it breaks. You know what I mean? Like, there's lots of people that'll do that sort of thing with their truck and then go, oh, I put a shit truck. I can't believe it won't run on 6S at 50 miles an hour. God, it keeps feeling like it wants to come out, but it's not. Thank you. Right. Where did I put that pin? It's going to be one of those days, fellas. I'm sure there's 3 pins that go in these. Or is there 2? I'm sure there's 3. So, what's everyone been up to? What have you been up to? That one. That one that way. This one. This way. This is going to be a bitch. Hold my beer, I've got this. Yeah. Famous last words, Mike. It's right up there with, what's the worst that could happen? How hard could it be? Right. There's going to be a pin here somewhere. Now, it's okay if I've lost it because it's the same as a wheel hex pin and I've got spares. All work and no play for Dennis. Right. There it is. I knew I'd find it. Okay, so we've got that there, we've got that there. We need a bearing on the front. Don't think it's that one. That one on the front. Okay. And then, alright, my bad, wrong side. Building me a little play course outside, so I've got something to play on. Well, I can't hit the big rocks. I did see a picture of that, Mike. Looks really good. That one. Then that one. Okay, and then that's going to slide into there. Lovely. Anyone think we knew what we were doing? Ben, I've been engineering a chassis mount servo for a 1.9 bomber on the AR44. Nice. How did you go with that body you're printing out, Ben? Don't think I've seen an update on that for a little bit. Okay. So on the top shaft, we have our shorter pin. Yoink. We have our smaller gear. Yoink. We have another circlip. Fun. Yoink. Squeeze this bad boy down. Hopefully we're not rocketing it across the garage, because if it goes, I will never find it again. Ugh. Lovely. Okay, okay. And then a bearing like that. And then a bearing like that. And then that will sit that goes what way? That way? Why doesn't that look right? That one goes in that one, I believe. Yes. Haven't decided on a chassis yet. There's too many choices, mate. That's the problem. Far too many choices. Right, last piece of this puzzle. This one. This one. Lovely. That one, that one. No circlip on this one. Bearing. Bearing. Yes, yes, yes. And then that will poke out there. Oh, you bastard. Right, I'll build this again. It's going to be one of those days. I was going to go and get some paint today for the for the PG4. Now, a little update on the PG4. I painted it. But the paint I got, it was chrome yellow from Tamiya. Just to tell you what colour it's going to be. I was going to paint it bright yellow. So anyway, I got the paint. And I painted it. And the paint was just trash. It didn't cover at all. It was just really the worst Tamiya paint I've ever used. Lovely. Right. Mr. Magnet's here. That's what I need to get. Magnetic parts tray. Guess who's off to Bunnings? I got these off the Wish app, I believe. They're like $2 each. Got heaps of them. I need more. Right, so now we're going to whack some grease in here, and then we're going to put our other cover on. Wicket, lovely. And then that's our bloody transfer built. Whack that back in there. Yoink. Yoink. See, I figured I'd better finish building this bloody thing, because otherwise I'm never going to do anything with it. I did toss up the idea of putting that Range Rover body on this, because of how the drivetrain's laid out. If I do that, well, then I can change the body that's on the SR4 to a KR4 body or something. Or another hard body. Maybe I could get an SP4 body and put on it. What is that? That's got to be round the other way. That's why. That does. We'll only go together one way. In you go. I was trying not to cover my fingers in grease. I failed. Yoink. Alright. Butter. Smooth as butter. Alright, so we've got 3 bolts that go in here. Are they all the same size? Yes, they are. Is there any particular way they go through? We'll just go through this way. So finally, we're making some progress on this bloody thing. I'm sure it'll be a nice truck once it's done. So we finally hit spring. And it's not freezing in my garage. It's actually pretty warm in my garage at the moment. Lucky you picked up the gear. It was in the wrong way. Well, it wouldn't go together. It wasn't the gear that was the wrong way. I actually put the shaft in the wrong way, and you don't realise until you put the 2 pieces back together. Nothing worse than finding the front axle rotates. Yes. Yes. We've all done it. Alright, making sure not to over tighten those. That pin can now go back, that extra. So I know where it is. Right, lovely. So I think once we've done this, we've got 2 options, right? The book says build the shocks. Building shocks is boring, and I'm not sure if you guys want to see me sit here and build shocks. So anyway, I can either build the shocks, or we can skip ahead to where we actually start bolting some stuff to the chassis and make this thing look like a truck. Because I can build the shocks in my own time. Right, now, this bad boy goes on this one. Yes. Threaded, yes. If you'd like to get through there, that will be lovely. And then I need that. Well, that doesn't feel very good. That is the threaded side. Right. That is definitely the threaded side. Man, it feels like it's crossing. Well, maybe there was just a bit of crap in there. Alright. We'll sweep now. Anyways, Dennis says let's hit the skip button. Yoink. Well, it'd be nice to see it starting to look like a truck. Alright, in she goes. Lovely. Awesome. Here we go. That's that piece done. So, shockers. Drive shafts. Ugh, we have to build those too. Come on. Can't you just give us something built? We're going to skip ahead to where we put some stuff on the chassis because I'm sick of looking at these. Okay. God. What an overcomplicated build. We need that. We need... That'll bag half these pieces are in. We don't need those yet. They're our shock hoops. I don't know what that piece is. Ooh, we do need that. That's in one of these pictures. Okay. Bolt goes through that, and into there. God. And that's the outside of the link mount. Anyway, it is what it is. There's not much we can do about it. We just got to power on. Additional parts. Bumper mount, drive shaft piece, servo mount. Doesn't the servo mount to the truck? That looks like a diff mount for the servo. There you go. You can diff mount the servo. I like the fact that that's in there. That's good. Anywho, it's not that bad, Rafa. I need that. So we've got 1, 2, 3. I need those and those and those and that. And I'm going to guess the bolts for this is in this bag because that seems to be how this build works. Right. Let me clear a little space. Chassis bits. That bit can stay there. No idea what that's for. Okie McDokie. Is anyone tinkering on their trucks at the moment? Yoink. Quick phone check in case anyone's trying to pester me. Sorry, Chris. Streaming, buddy. Right. I'm sure he'll understand. So that's got to go there. No, it doesn't. That goes there. No, it doesn't. God. It goes... Okay, so there's different size pieces. How annoying. That one. Apparently that one doesn't go there. How annoying. Thinking of getting the actual Capro kit. You'd have to let us know what it's like, mate. I did see there was a lot of huff and puff over it the other day on the page. Too many people getting too sensitive. Okay, so we've got two pieces here. No, we don't. We've got one piece that's different. I don't know why it's different, but it's different. Oh, because it's the 3-link at the front. Okay, so that piece goes there. Right. We're winning. And then we grab our McChassis rail. That goes that way. We have 2 of these here. We use 2 of... Yoink. 2 of these. And we use 2 of these. On the inside. M3 lock nut. Right. T. Sully's with us. See you soon. Gotta go. No worries, mate. Didn't know you were here. If you're watching, feel free to say hello. That's how we know you're here. Okay, so this goes through here, and that all sits hard in there. Geez, that doesn't look like there's enough room in there. Oh yeah, now there is. Okay. So, we need to push these. Is it these ones or is it those ones? I don't know. No, that's got to be these ones. It's got to be. Just need something to build. Gets like that sometimes. Come on, slide in there. Oh, what a pain in the butt this is. Do please slide in there. One, two, three, four. One of those. There's different size, different depth nuts in here. I just want to confirm. Yeah. It's the ones I thought it is. I just don't want to seem to squeeze in where they've got to squeeze in. Which is a bastard. Ugh, what a pain in the butt. Run my knife around the edge in case there's a lip. That's got to slide in there. There we go. What a prick everything that is. Just saying. Just telling it how it is and all that. Slide that in there. Do this one up. With the correct driver. Right. That's dumb. I hate it when things are dumb. I believe it was RC cars that said on one of these streams, this build's just overcomplicated. And I'll tell you what, I reckon you're onto something, mate. Just faffing about with this sort of shite is the stuff that you don't need. Better things to do with my time. Right. This one through there. Do this bad boy up. We are winning though. At least we're bolting stuff to the chassis. Are they both the same length? They are. And why does that one seem to go through further? Oh, you dope. I know why. I'm very tired. That's my excuse and I'm sticking with it. And it's bloody warm in here. I'm damn near tempted to turn my fan on. I need this part, mate. Right. Angle that where it's got to be. Lovely. I'm not going to go tight with those yet. Right, trim this. Put the knot in it. So after we give away the SU4C, once we've done that one, what would you like to see after that? Oh, please just go in there, nut. Seriously. I'm too tired for this nonsense. Far too tired. Just go in there. If you're going to make parts where nuts need to slide into other parts, make them properly. Oh, come on. It should just fit. It should. It's like all the edges are burred around where the nut has to slide in and it's stopping it from wanting to slide in. Which is a royal pain in the butt. Thank you. Jeez. Might as well do this one too. You guys are a bit quiet in the chat today. Go on, go in. I think I'm going to have to turn my fan on. I'm getting hotter and hotter in here. Did I start? I think it started. There we go. Right. This one. Just triple double mega ultra check my bolt size. Nope. Was it that one? No, that's too long. That one. Too long. That one. Too short. Should have stayed in bed. Right. This through here. Very important to put that through the chassis roller. Would have been really pissed then. Right, that to there, that to there. Hopefully that's all lined up. There we go. Lovely. Wicked. Right, last one. At least now this thing finally resembles a truck. In the sense that we've got a chassis starting to look like a chassis now. Which is exciting. Better check that. Right, sweet. Sweet. Sometime this week coming too, I'm going to set up my gaming stream stuff, and I'm going to use you guys as a bit of a guinea pigs. I'm going to do a test stream on BCRC of some gaming, maybe with some Mud Runner or something, I don't know. Okay, so we've got all those bolted in. Oh, we need to bolt in this one. And this bolts in. This bolts in this way with how soon before one can order a replacement body for the cross? I don't know. Do you think this kit may be part of the reason HPI went bankrupt for the third time? Well, it wasn't very popular, was it? Like, even how you build the truck is weird. I'll shoot Rob a message, Dave, and I'll find out. I will. Rob. when will the KR4 body be available? Set. I'll be standing by. Dude, we're streaming. Right. Okay. So, Dave, I'm waiting on a message now back from Robert. Hopefully he can say a date for us. Yeah, I don't know, Dan. It's like I've not heard bad things about these trucks. I mean, I know I've bitched a bit about how you got to put it together. It seems a bit back to front. I mean, that doesn't mean it's a bad truck. That just means how the kit's laid out. It's a lot different to what I'm used to, and I'm not a huge fan of it. Which is fine. But like I said, it doesn't mean it's a bad truck or anything. Look, it's a truck. Alright. I'm going to hit be right back. I'm going to set up my fan because it's getting hot in here, man. So I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. And I'm back. I don't know if you can hear it, but I can. It's annoying me already. But I need that breeze. I talked to him about it. You mean you talked to Robert about bodies, Mike? I assume your meanings? I'm guessing. Right, what do I need next? Okay. We're diving straight in, apparently. So this whole dealie that bolts okay, that bolts into there. This has got to go between the rails at the front like yay. That bolts into there, right. Angus has joined us. Hello, Angus. How am I? Tired as shit. We're working on the Venture because otherwise it'll never get built, basically. So that's what we're doing. What size are they? So that one is for the back. Okay. Couldn't design this stuff so they're all the same size. Nope. Too short. And that, I believe... God, that's the same size as that one, isn't it? Ooh. I think that's slightly different. That's definitely the back one. I'm still not sure about that one. So yes, we're working on the HPI Venture. I'm going to try and finally make it look like a truck. Because, you know, why not? Front one. And I need another one that size. Am I going blind or what? I know I'm tired, but bloody hell. That's too long. That looks too long to me. That's definitely too short. Way too short. Running out of options. That one. Has to be that one. Has to be. That looks too short too. But it's the only one close. painful, I tell you. That one definitely looks shorter than that one. This is retarded. They're all the same. That's definitely the same. This is why they went bankrupt. It must be that one. Right. God. What a pain in the ass. Anyway. So yoink. Truck upside down. That's facing the back, so that's that one. And it's a longer in the back and a shorter in the front. Should have bought the RTR. Feel free to start the bolt. That'll be excellent. Oh, that's another stupid nut on the back of it. Ugh! What a dumb idea that is. I don't care what anyone says, that is a dumb idea. I will say, at least in this spot, it tells me that it is the thin one. And that one actually fits, so that's something, I guess. Still a dumb idea. Don't care what anyone says, it's dumb, stupid. Yeah, stupid. Why didn't they just make it screw into plastic? Like this one does. I wish I could work for an RC company. Why you do this? No! Don't do it that way. Why would you do it that way? Right. So, shorty in the front. Are you going to line up or what? Okay, needs a bit of finesse apparently. Right, got it started. Oh. What's after this one? That one there. There's one of these stupid nuts here. Again, at least this one fits, so that's something. And then what have we got to do? Is there one that goes in that bottom one? Oh, please start. Ugh! Chris has joined us. Hello, Chris. You must have seen the link then, mate. Oh, God, now I've dropped it. What a pain in the arse. Right, that is as low as it can go in there. Why do you no start? Try the other one I've got left then. God, what a pain. Hang on, is that the thin type or is that a thick type? It's the same one. It doesn't seem to want to sit down low enough. This is dumb. So dumb. Finally. God, what a stupid setup. Okay. It must have told us before about putting the servo in. We didn't do it because we didn't have a servo then. Where was the servo bit? But now I've got my servo, I can put that in, I believe. Nope. 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 Okay. I wonder if there's a magical bag. Where's... No servo. No servo. No servo. Oh, there we go. Right. So I've got a stupid servo saver, which I did see in here. Okay. This truck's not doing much to win me over. So what's everyone doing? So I'm going to smash a JX servo on this truck because I've got it cheap. When you build this many trucks, it's nice to find cheap ones sometimes. I think I got them for like 20 bucks each, and I've already gone through them all. I need more. Right, okie ducks. So, that faces the back and it goes in from underneath. By the lookies. Right. And then it uses these four little buggers. Does it use? Yes, it does. Fun and games. Fun and games. Get that started. Start the next one. Yoink. Yoink. Start the next one, and then we'll build this stupid servo saver. There should be two more of these. There's one. Chris, building the SU4C. Nice. Nice, dude. Wish I was building an SU4C. I was hoping I actually got some sleep last night, which I didn't, but I was hoping I did because I was going to go and buy more paint. So I was saying earlier that I painted the PG4, but the paint I used was actually trash, and it just didn't cover. I used Tamiya paint, which is normally brilliant, and this time it was just nothing but shite. There we go. Nothing but shite. It covered absolutely poorly. So I'm going to have to get some more paint, wet sand it, and repaint it, which is shit because I hate repainting stuff. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to buy more chrome yellow. Bloody screws are all over the place. Just make sure you measure up your bolts, Chris. Hold them up to the book because there's a lot of bolts that are very similar but different, and you don't want to get halfway through a build and go, oh, I'm missing this bolt, but in actual fact you've already used it in the wrong place. Okay, so servo's in. Now we've got to build this dumb thing. That. Where's that piece? Why can't I see that piece? It's not these two together. Is it in there? It doesn't appear to be. Is it in there? Doesn't appear to be. Well, this is just dumb. It's got to be here. Am I not looking properly? I put all those parts in there. It's not in here, surely. They're all shock parts. Stashed in random bags. Bizarre system. But all the bags should be numbered. All the bags should be numbered, and as you go through your kit, you'll have this bag, this bag, this bag, the screw numbers, etc. on the page. Could be worse. You could be building this. I'll tell you right now, I don't care what anyone says. Building this is worse than building any cross truck. It's back to front, and I'm sure I'm missing a part, which is pretty integral. So there's that. Then there's supposed to be a part here. You think you got issues. I lay all the bags out in order, and I by number, so it's a little easy to get the right screws. Little hot top tip there from Dennis. Now gonna. I reckon someone's cocked up at the factory. I'm going to show you the part I'm talking about, so you don't think I'm full of shit. Right. So we're building this thing here, right? We have this piece, which is here. We have this piece, which is here. We have this piece. We have the nut for the end. We have this, the spring, okay? We don't have this piece. But I do have another one of these pieces. So you can see the issue. You guys can see that? Now I don't know if one of these is the spare. And magically somewhere in here there's the piece I need. But I mean, I can't see it anywhere. There's no more parts in there. Definitely no, definitely no. No. They're all shock pieces. They're the drive shaft pieces. Yes, I have the Venture build. The Venture built now. Got rid of the servo saver and put a solid one on there. Now I can see why. Did yours have the correct piece, Chris? Because mine doesn't. That's really shit. Might work without part. Yeah, it's dumb. So that's why it's stupid. Tamiya put servo savers on shit, and I wish they wouldn't too. Do me a favour, Chris. Shoot me a link to the servo horn that you use, because I would assume the only reason it's got this servo saver set up on it is because it needs to drop down a certain amount. Correct me if I'm wrong. Anyway, that's so dumb. So I'm not going to worry about putting that on right now, obviously. was I? We skipped that bit. Right. Right. Now, is there a bolt that goes in? So we did that. Yes. We did those. Yes. We did those stupid things. Yes. Okay. That one. Little button head. Is that you? No. That's you. Yes. Okay. This side, you're already in there. That must mean for there. It has to. I never built it. Well, that's not very helpful. Bloody hell. I'm going to assume this little bolt goes into the back of this plate that holds everything into place here. I'm going to assume that's because the instructions are telling me to put a bolt where I've already put one. Okay. Right, so that's in there. Yada, 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 yada. Next step. Oh, God, we have to put the drive shafts together before we put... Jeez. Louise. Because... Oh, no. Wait. I'm getting ahead of myself. Yada, yada, yada. Yada, yada. Okay. So, I don't... No, I don't have to. I need... Talking to myself here. Sorry for getting a bit ahead of myself. I need this bad boy. I'm going to need this bad boy. I'm going to need this like this, like this. Slide that in there like this. Slide that down to the chassis. Retarded thing. I've made a mistake. Did have to shave a small piece out of the right chassis rail for clearance. I've made a mistake and I've put the beeping beep in the wrong way around. I thought it was the same front and back. And my excuse is I'm tired and I'm sticking with it. It's fine. It's easy fix. It's just annoying. It's just annoying. And other things we do. I can tell this is going to be a pretty well balanced truck. We've got a decent amount of weight sitting in the front already, which is good. And our battery's going to be sitting towards the back. I reckon it'll perform alright. That's just going by the old the weights. Oh, I may have to change these around now. So that goes that way. This one needs to be on this one. If this wasn't such an overcomplicated system, that wouldn't have been an issue. But anyway, it's fine. We'll fix it. Sort it out. We will. Right. Let's just pretend that last 5 minutes has not happened. Yoink. Yoink. So do pay attention to the pictures in the book. Okay. The skid plate only goes one way. Yoink. Right. Put these two bolts in, and then I can put my transfer case in the middle, along with the drive axle for the transfer case, and then I think we can put our battery tray and rear shockers on. Yes, we can, because that's all a part of the same package. The battery tray is actually the rear chassis brace that goes between the rear shocker towers. I can tell this because I looked at the pictures. Yoink, yoink. Right. Okay, so that's fine. That didn't happen. I thought it was odd that it wouldn't sit where it's supposed to sit properly. Okay, so that goes like that, and then we need 4 of, I assume, these bad boys. Yes, of course. Stay. Please stay. Lovely. I'm going to triple, double, mega, ultra check all of these just to be sure. Lawrence has joined us, just got the notification. Can't log into YouTube on my laptop. That sucks bum, mate. Right. The skid plate's a bit flimsy. Right. Too short. I'm not entirely sure all these bolt links are very accurate. That's one. Better late than never, Lawrence. Don't stress too much, mate. We haven't done too much of importance today. And that's our next one. So yes, you haven't missed too much, mate. Of course, you can always go back and rewatch it later, as they're always uploaded to the tubes of view. And I will say, while we're this far in, if you want to donate for our goal at the top, there's a link in the description. Subscribe if you haven't. Give it a like. Likes are very important. Apparently that button doesn't want to cooperate. I'm trying to refresh my view counts, because I don't think it's accurate. I don't think. Reset? You going to reset for me? Maybe it is. There we go. It hasn't moved since the stream started, which is odd. Right. So, we got our transfer in, our drive to the transfer in. Let me double check something on that. No, there's not. We've got our motor in, our gearbox in, receiver box, servos in. Starting to look like a truck. Right, and the next step is going to be the battery box. Mr. Foster, if you're still watching, Rob says soon you need one. I may do. Lol. Mr. Foster is pretty keen on one, I believe. It was fine last night. Let me get rid of this other bloody screen out of my face. Too many screens open. Right. Yeah, it was fine last night. I watched your other feed on the cheap chassis. What did you think? What did you think, mate? That cheap chassis are running now. I've just got to put a body on it and then go and drive it. I think it's pretty good value for the money. Okay, so we did that, and then it says, right, so we actually got to bolt some bits to the battery box first. That, and then we need these, which are our battery holders, I believe. And then we need this, okay, which is bent apparently. Anyway, okay. That one up through here. That goes into here. You want one? Yes. Yep. Can confirm. David Foster wants one ASAP. Can confirm we're streaming. Stream in. Here, have a link, Rob. Come and join in the fun. After the stream, Chris, you sent me that link. I will order one of those. No, I haven't. I will get onto that ASAP, Mr. Foster. I will. It's hard when you have no sleep. And I know, I'm sure plenty of you blokes have had times where you've had no sleep. But when you've had no sleep and then you try and sit down in front of a laptop to design something, it's hard, man. It is just really hard to focus on what you're doing. Good deal for it. Great for a beginner. Exactly. That's essentially why I got it. I just thought, there's lots of people that buy those cheap trucks. I'm sure there's lots of people that think about buying those trucks and they don't, or whatever else. Thought, you know what? Screw it. I can buy one. And see what it's like. Okay, now I need this here. This goes in here. Well, even this battery tray's overcomplicated. Why don't you just have a couple of holes in the bottom and put some Velcro straps in it? Lars has joined us. Hello, Lars. Hopping by to say hello and good night. Okay, hello, goodbye, good night. Why don't you want to go through there? There we go. Yeah. What you could actually do, David, you can move the battery tray backwards. And the only thing you need to do, using everything that comes with the KR40, drill one hole in the battery tray. That's because one of the braces, the bolt sits about 3 mil further forward than you need it. So you drill one hole in the battery tray and you can move the battery tray to the back, like the SU4C. I can't think of what else runs its battery like that. Anyway, you do that, and then you can put a demon interior in it. Like the floor, the seats. I don't know how, the dash probably won't work because it'd be too skinny, but right, so I've got that piece in there, and then I need to bolt another piece in the back of it. This doohickey, and it goes this way. All this for a battery tray. Is it that one? Stay still. That looks a touch long, but they're the shortest ones I've got. Well, that one might be shorter. That one is. Is there any other shorts? Yes, we have one more. Right. Just make sure you order the right spline count for your servo. Yes. I ordered some bloody servo horns a little while ago. I ordered some servo horns a little while ago. Bastard sent me 24 teeth servo horns instead of 25. And now I've got 10 more 25s coming, so I should be pretty well covered, I reckon. The SP4C is the same. Awesome. So yes, it's really quite easy to move the battery to the back. I've moved mine back. I have started designing, the fuel tank and the twin pipes that I put in the SU4C. I've started doing that. I've just got to print it out and test fit it now, and it should fit perfectly. I'd only had to change the the end pipes, and then move the battery tray back, and then that should fit. Right. And then you've still got to put a pin there. That is the wankiest battery tray I've ever seen. So what you do is, for those that weren't paying attention, you got to bolt this little arm piece onto here, and then you got to bolt these two pieces onto the arm piece, and then you've got to bolt this clamp piece onto here, and then when you close your battery thing, well, you've got to move everything about until it actually sits in where it's supposed to go, and then you've got to put a pin in there to hold it all shut anyway. You put 4 holes in the bottom, and you give us 2 Velcro straps. Done. That's all you got to do. That's just overcomplicated where it doesn't need to be. Mike, I did my battery pack and used a D90 interior and printed a dashboard. Cheat! Cheat! I thought you did all your own seats and stuff for it. Didn't you print your interior and such? Right, so now we can put this in. What bolts do we need? Are they those ones? Tell me they're those ones. They have to be. Yes, of course they are. The only ones like that I've got left. And these lean forwards. Stay. Just stay there. Right? And then you go in there. And then I'll start the next one. Hopefully, come on. God, pain in the ass of a setup. Right, is that starting straight in? Yes. Can anyone see why I love cross trucks yet? Go on, someone ever whinge. You're only saying that because you're sponsored by Cross. Lol. If I had a penny for every time someone said that, I'd have a lot more cross trucks than I've got now. Ting. Right. So this got this side in. And we're going to put this side in. Just for Lawrence. We're going to put this side here in. Like so. Put that bolt through there. Move that around there. Get that started. Set that where it needs to go. Sweet as brew. Right. I do, but I'm still trying to make it right. Can I get sponsored by Cross? Man, I wish I could. If I can't get sponsored by Cross, I don't know how anyone else is gonna. Had to have a driver. I'm with you, man. I get that. I've designed a floor and a centre console, like a trans tunnel. Because I actually designed that for the SR4, but I mean it's the same anyway. I might just have to make the floor a smidge wider. Not that it'll matter, because you never ever see the bottom of the floor anyway. Right! Yeah! Woo! Right, is there any particular way that goes? There is. Goes that way. Right, is that Rob again? Yes. I know, but we're out in the Shelby. Lucky bastard. Poor Robert. Poor Robert would join us, but he's out in the Shelby Mustang, everyone. The poor bugger. Oh. Hey? If I go to America, do you reckon we should see if we can get Rob to let me drive his Shelby Mustang? That'd be bloody epic. Put it down time whatever you get to drive on. Battery soldering iron. Is that from RC Mart? Wayne's joined us. Hello, Wayne. Morning all. Afternoon, I think, for you. Not yet. Still morning. It's 20 to 11 in the morning. Yes, it is from RC Mart, Lawrence. The air racing one. Bloody brilliant. Right. Mike, you got one of those too, didn't you? I thought. Or you were thinking about it. One of the two. Okie dokes. I'm winning, I think. Right. Rear bumper's in. Look, now she's looking like a truck. Super keen to go to the USA. Me too. I'd love to go. I really would. I want to go and meet as many of you guys as possible. I mean, I'd like to do the same thing with anyone in Australia that wants to meet up to. That'd be cool. We could go do a wheeling session. Right, that's got to go on there. That's got to go. I had a Mustang GT Cobra for a year. Badass car, man. Lucky bastard. Shelby Cobra, my fave car. Roberts is a 2000, I want to say it's like a 2010 model. Or 2005 shape, whatever it is. Something like that. Okay, which way does this go? This goes this way. Okay, then I need that one. There's got to be one more of those here. Unless we've been shorter. Nope, there's one. What goes the other side? Just a normal. Right. And I have no idea what this piece is for. That goes that way. That goes that way. That goes there. Ended up getting the torch with a soldering tip. Nice. Spend all day doing up bolts. I'll get this next one started. But yeah, that yeah racing portable solder is brilliant. Heats up in no time. Doesn't use much battery power. You have to beat me first to drive Rob's. Well, look, I'm trying to get over there, man. I'll send Rob a message. Robert, okay. The boys want to know if I can make it over there. Can I drive your Shelby? Let's see how that goes. I reckon Rob would probably let me. He's a pretty good bloke. Right, now I need whatever size that is. I don't think there's any more bolts in this thing, so it's got to be. Yeah, it is that one. Reckon he'll let me drive it? He's a pretty good sport. So yes, I've got to decide what body and stuff I'm doing with this bloody thing, because I've got no idea. I'm all up in the air with what I'm doing with bodies and stuff. The only one I do know what I'm doing with is the bloody Traxxas. Oh, and the Jeep I've got coming. Well, one of the Jeeps I've got coming. Okay, now some stage here, apparently we put more bolts. Not there. Yeah, in that picture there is. Interesting. Interesting. I think this book's missed a step, has it? Surely not. So bolted them on there. They didn't go in there, didn't go in there. Still not in there. That's still the battery tray. In that picture they're in. I thought about that, Mike. I thought about that. I've got an SP4. And that picture they're in. Well. Now, this is the picture. That's so dumb. In this picture is where you put the bolts in. But looking at the chassis in half of these pictures, the bolts are already in there. Good one, HPI. Okay, so we did that. That's in, that's all good. Wicked. Next page. Install the links and stuff. Is there nothing else I can put on the chassis? Oh, I guess I can't because the links have got to go on the chassis. I'm trying to avoid all the shitty bits. 3S. You need a 3S LiPo for it, Lawrence. That's different. Hang on. So if you're running, I've just gone through the book looking at stuff, obviously. So if you're running a tall body, like the body that comes with it, whatever it's called, the Toyota, you need to use these, which slot into the body post thing, which is fine, but then you've got to take out a bolt out of the rear and then get a different bolt to put back in where this back piece, where that back piece bolts on. Why would you do it like that? It's just more work for nothing. And then you've got to put a bar in between it and then bolt that. God, that's stupid. Sorry. I am going to bolt on the side steps though, because I can do that. Oh, actually, or can I? Because if I put those in, will I be able to reach? Yeah, I'll be able to reach those. We'll go out one. One laughs. Right. Now, which one's it supposed to bolt into? Probably. Makes it look a bit more like a truck with these in it, I reckon. That's what I was going for today. I just wanted to make it look like a truck. But I know now I'm going to have to deal with the shitty bits after I do this, so that's what we're doing next. Is there a forward and a backward with these? I didn't even look. That doesn't tell you anyway. They look the same. Yoink. So I guess they're the same front and back. Go in there, mate. There we go. Lovely. Right, so next step, we're going to be putting links on diffs. And then we're going to build shocks. There you go. Starting to look like a truck now, boys and girls. I like how it's laid out. I do. Now, obviously it's going to fall forwards at the moment, but with the battery in the back of this thing, that's going to be a pretty evenly weighted truck, I reckon. I reckon. Yes. I'm out of fun bits. All out of fun bits. Did Rob reply? Rob said, lol, sure, if you drive normal. Mate, I drive like, come on phone, bloody hell. I drive like a granddad. Laughy face? Laughy face. That's legit true. I do. David, if we can get $100 up on that SU4 goal, I'll smash the rest out and get that thing going. Are you serious, Dave? That's a lot. That's bloody epic of you, mate. For those of you playing at home, I want to give one of these away really badly. This is what the gold truck is. The SU4C. Look at it. Hey? Even scratched up, it's gorgeous. I was so upset when I scratched my truck. Look. You can have a nice detailed engine bay and everything. Full detailed interior. It's an awesome offer, David. Thank you. You're a bloody champion. We've got to keep them moving. The more we keep giving away trucks, the more we can do more giveaways, and we can bloody. I want to keep giving away trucks. I've got a goal for next year already, right? And I know it's a biggie. I'd like to try and give away a mammoth next year. All right. Obviously, I'm going to need your help doing it because I can't just shell out for a mammoth. They're not cheap. But next year I want to give away a mammoth. We've smashed goals this year that I had no expectation of actually smashing. I said I wanted to give away one RC this year. We've given away what? A PG4, the Cross RTR, what else? I know there's more. 2 element trucks, a Mazda, like. We can do it, fellas. We can do it. Right, let's go and put some links on diffs. That, again, David, thank you, mate. You're a bloody good bloke. You are a bloody good bloke. Okay. So, front diff. That way. Wants me to build the drive shafts too. Dave, hell, I'm in that. Hell yeah. Mammoth? Oh. Like, I don't care what RC you own at the moment. Nothing compares to having a mammoth. And it'll be the C version. It'll be the fully fledged C version mammoth. Okay? That's what I want to give away next year. What size are they? Why don't you tell me? I think they're 93.5. I hope they are. 93.5. And then we've got 2 bolts. Are they that length? Too long. I'm getting to that point where I feel like I'm running out of bolts. You know what I mean? Okay, so this goes through here. This goes into... Does that really go in that side? It should have had us. It should have had us bolt these on before we put those parts on the diff. Because now they're in just a bit of a shit of a place to reach. Look, that's just stupid. I'm sure I'm looking at that correctly. Actually, yeah. So that goes in over the top. That is so dumb. You can't get your driver in there to do it up. I think we know why HPI went bloody bust. That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Alright, we'll loosen that off. We'll see if we can... There we go. Wow. That's stupid, man. That's real stupid. And I know I keep dropping shit, and I don't care. I'm tired. Right. I can't get over that. Right, now that we've got that on there, we'll put that round where it's supposed to be, and we'll tighten these pieces back up. That's about 3 kinds of dumb. I didn't think I was looking at the book correctly. That's how stupid that thing is. Right, loosen this one off. Good thing this kit was cheap. Mate G4 says getting ready for the 4th paint job. God. Same colour again, Mike? I hate repainting a vehicle. Painting it the first time can be a big enough pain in the arse. Right. Can't get over this. I feel sorry for anyone that bought this kit that had never built a kit before. Poor buggers would have been sitting there for ages, probably stripping the shit out of bolt heads, trying to get those done up. Right. Now I've got to build the beeping drive shafts. I can't whinge, I've got to do it at some stage. You stay there. Well, you know now for next time. Don't think I have to worry about building another HPI again now. Right, where was the page where I had to build the drive shafts? Nope. Yes. Right. Well, even in these bags, it's like it's dirty. Look how... This is not showing it as well as it should. But it's like it's really dirty. Like, did water and dirt and shit get in this bag or what? Okay, so building drive shafts 101. This piece goes in this piece. Hang on a minute. Pay attention. That's got a pin piece in it. Also has a pin piece. Okay. They all have the same piece, right? That goes in there after. All you got to do is pay attention. And now I can't get this out. Do all you got to do, fellas, just pay attention. This goes with that. That's Suzanne. This goes through here. Rotate that. Put that in there. Put that like that. God, I hate these things. Slide that through there. Slide that into the drive shaft. And then do the bolt up on the end of it. And it's just that easy. I threw it on the floor first. Did that start? I don't think it did. None. Mr. Magnet, God, would you just go in there? Haven't bent any, haven't broke any either. These cross drivers, honestly, have been brilliant. It's been better than this stupid beeping thing that doesn't want to beep and start and beep and beep and beep. How can it not just drop into place? Oh. Oh, got it. One thousand. How boring is this? How boring. But it's got to be done. Right, that in there. That in. Get in there. Okay. It's got to be done. Too broke to pay attention. That one went straight in. That was good. Right, rinse and repeat. So it doesn't take long to do this stuff. It's just they're the baby steps I don't like. The baby steps that you do stuff and you don't see the progress. Do you know what I mean? There were some ultra blinged out hex drives on Bangor or Gearbest, which I cannot remember. I actually had a bloke contact me the other day. No, and I'm not going to Loctite either. Because I don't need to. Guarantee you that I'll never come undone. Guarantee you. I had a dude on Instagram contact me the other day saying, would you like to get some custom drivers made? That sounds expensive. All they are is they make the same set of drivers for everyone and laser etch your name on it. I thought about it. Thought, well, maybe we could do a special set of BCRC tools to give away. Why don't you want to go in your home? Thank you. So what do you think of that idea? We could do a giveaway with a set of tools with BCRC etched on them. I'd want the logo too though, like the cog and stuff. Right. Because there's plastic in the middle of those, Mike, that's why I'm not putting Loctite on it. If it was all metal, yes, I would put Loctite on it. But because there's plastic in the middle that allows you to have a bit of a squish and a bit of a hold, that's why I'm not putting it on there. Right. Now, hopefully, the grub screws I used to put the side runners in weren't the grub screws I need to put the stuff in the thing. Because, is there any more in here? Spare hardware. Okay, now what grubs do we use? Because I've not seen those ones yet. They're the normal grub screws. Okay. Have we got more in here? Yes, we do. Just dumping all the screws now. Don't care. Right. So, I'm now going to attach... Which end did it want? One of these. From this side up. Lovely. And I'm not going to Loctite this one either. What if it comes loose? I get the tools. It's not going to come loose, man. Just get you do up just the right amount. Done. Won't go anywhere. Right, while I'm at it, I'm going to attach this one to the back, and I'll probably get halfway through the book and it's going to say, whatever you do, don't attach the back one yet. And then I'm going to attach the two short halves to the truck. Come on, go in there. There we go. Perfect. There you go, truck, done. Attach that one to there. 4 pieces, HS, yeah, something like that. That does sound familiar. There's a lot of companies that sell those same tools. The fellow that contacted me apparently is the dude that actually makes them and etches them and such. I think Michael from BCRC bought a set. I think. Right, now we've got to make sure we line our grubs up correctly. So our drive shafts are correctly in phase. Perfect. Okay, so that's got those on there, which it asked for before. But anyway, we can't do everything. Right. Now if I can catch up to where I'm actually up to, that'd be awesome. So we did that. We did the links. That's what I was looking at. Jesus. This is why you don't skip parts. Especially if in the same stream you go back and do it anyway. Or am I up to where we put the links on? Okay. Right. We need to... That's our steering link. And then we're going to put... That goes through the front. We're going to put our pan hard on and our steering link. Right. That one. Correct. Do you think the front motor mount chassis have excess vibration over the... No. Not at all. Not at all, mate. I mean, you look at those the cross trucks. God, my nose is itchy. Look at those cross trucks. They're one of the smoothest trucks you'll ever drive. And they're front motor mounts. That one. That one. I didn't. Did I? That's Magnet's fault. Nothing like putting your drag link on the pan hard. Double, triple, mega, ultra. Check that one. Am I looking at the right one? No, not. That is for... Where's that link? I had all my links here. 1, 2, 3. Deal. That's for that one. That is. Which goes for here. That's from the top link. Might as well put it on while I'm here. Cross is extremely smooth, damn straight. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. It just adds to the pleasure of driving them. Right, so that's got our upper link on. The correct way. Pan hard next. The correct bar. And then... Nope. Nope. Yep. Right, now steering one, which goes on top, bolt goes underneath, yoink, yoink, and then that must be one of those thin ones, has to be. There's no thin ones left. Yeah, there is, there's one. Thin type, yes. Ooh, I'm winning. At least your truck has a panhard. The HG port, yeah. But I mean, it's a budget truck. Really. It's sort of... I mean, it is what it is. They're pretty budget trucks. I think the B version KR4 is the smoothest out of all of mine. It's definitely... You can notice the difference between every new rendition of the cross trucks. Okay. Sorry for that noise, but I think the front diff is now ready. Steering arm, pan hard, lower links, top link. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. That's ready to go in. This book actually says about making sure your drive shaft's phased. It doesn't say it in so many words, but there's a picture. Look. When you set up your drive shafts, make sure they're set up like so, okay? That way they're correctly in phase and your truck won't do that god horrible bloody rock as you drive. Right. Flip that upside down. Right, so I'm going to rotate that there. So that's facing upwards. I'm going to flip that there. I'm going to make sure that's also facing upwards. I'm going to slide that in there. That should be perfect. Should be. Now, which side? Okay, so that goes in that side there. No, I can't do. That's going to hit that. That's got to go the other side. Plastic doesn't rust, which is an upside. My top link, where it mounts to the skid, doesn't look correct. Because it's got to mount the opposite side. It's got to go over that side, but because of where that bracket is, the bracket's in the way. So I've got to go back and triple check. Can't wait to see what Cross comes out with next. Looks pretty good. Plastic does slide over obstacles better. It's very true. That's correct. That is definitely correct. But when you put your... Yes. Yes. When you put your upper link on... Sorry if this is boring, fellas. Surely not. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Alright, slide that in there. Have all these links. We'll put our bottom ones in. It can be repaired with a soldering iron and melted zip tie. It's definitely the way it says it goes. That bracket looks to be in the way. Anyway, I'll risk it for the biscuit and all that. I need to go back and see what bolt sizes I need. Darn tootin'. Right. So, big one. Not that one. Is that one? That is that one. That's for these. Right. I'm still unsure about one of these pieces, but that's where I reckon it goes. Are you going to start or what? There you go. I'll put my lower links in and then we'll see how it looks. I mean, it has to go that side. Right. That's the lower, that's where that needs to go. So we'll try it. Fun and games of building RC trucks. Are you going to line up for me? Not there you won't. I'm now waiting for this to smack me in the face. Just there. I still don't like the skid plate on these trucks. I think it's way overcomplicated. We'll see. I'm wondering how the SU4C skid plate can work with the link mounts below it. If you really want, Chris, let me know and I'll work out a bloody... Your hillbilly impersonation's rusty. All my impersonations are rusty. I'll work out a price for you, mate, and I'll print out one of my skid plates that covers up all of those bars underneath. I've still got to do one for Mike if you still want one, Mike. I know I've been a bit slack with my printing, but I mean, I've been feeling pretty shitty. There's not much I can do about it. So sometimes, if I'm printing your stuff, you just have to be patient. Right. Make some more noise, mate. Right, so that's in, and what size goes in there? God, is it really that big? Nope. Nope. Also, whoop, also no. Come back here, you. It's got to be that one. Nope. Really? Yes. We have a winner. It was painful. Right. start that with my fingers, because that's also on a bit of a shitty angle. This is why you don't put the side steps on before you should. Okay, so if you're out there and you're going to rush and put your side steps on, don't. Right. 3 link in the front with panhard, yep. So I'm currently just putting the panhard on now. I'm obviously not going to worry about putting the steering arm on yet because I haven't got a servo horn. Don't get me started. Right. Okay, it's not going to hit it. It looked like it was going to, but it's not going to. I see. I thought I had the servo back to the front then and I was about to drop bombs. But I don't, it's fine. I could use a normal servo horn on this. Because that's going to sit up that high. Anyway, I'll just have to wait for them to turn up in the mail. Because if I'm correct... Oh, hang on. I know this is a plastic one, but you know what? Shits and giggles and all that. I'll replace it with a metal one when they turn up. I didn't get as detailed as you did with the skid plate, but it works. I'm my own worst enemy, Mike, with stuff like that. Right, now I do need to make the hole in the end of this bigger, so it'll take a bolt through it. Right. And what I'm going to do, the actual bolt for the steering, I'm going to pinch from a different tray I've got of extras. So I know that I'm not just pinching one from the important bolts by steering horns and bulk. I am, but they're in the mail. I'm literally waiting for them to turn up. I got sent the wrong ones last time, which is fun. So I had to order more, which is not fun. That's probably going to be too long. Reckon it will be. So yes, I'm just waiting on the mail, mate. Ugh. And stuff like steering horns, well, I just order those through AliExpress. I can wait. I've got enough trucks I can drive in the meantime. I'm not having much luck finding the bolt size I want, which is frustrating. Screw it, I'll put it on later. I don't need that on right now. Okay, so we've got that there, that there, that there. Now the rear. I ordered both. This one is a 25 tooth. I generally all I run is 25, but the mob I ordered the servo horns from sent me 24s. I was like, what are you doing? Penises. Right. Okay, let's put our links on the back. Right. So they're going to be our two toppies. That's going to sit there. That's going to sit there. If you'd be so kind, just to slide in there. On the next page, so just so I get the bolt sizes. That big mama jammer from this side. Is that thin? No, it's normal. Lock nut. Here we go. This bullshit again. At least I can start this one off and then slide it in. like so. Then I'll grab my 2.5mm driver. We're winning, kids. God, that's a prick of a setup. High-tech's at 23, Jan 24. I haven't used a high-tech in years. Most of what I use is the air racing servos. The JX 25 as well. Alright. Well, that's got that in. Okay. Bottoms. Which was on the previous page. Stupid. Which are not that one. Here we go with this game again. Yes, that one. Yes, that one. Right. Now, is this diff going to be in the way of its own links? This is so stupid. I shouldn't have to undo stuff to tighten up links. I shouldn't. Okie dokes. Got to run, fellas. Goal off is still up. Let's get her done. It's bloody awesome of you, mate. I don't know how much longer the stream's going. My back's starting to give me the shits real bad. I do appreciate your offer though, mate. It's bloody epic of you. It's unreal, some of the members we've got here in BCRC. Makes me proud. It does. Proud of the community we've got. Yoink. Right. Here we go. Who we still got with us? Unfortunately, there's no sort of... I wish there was an option I could have with like a room list down the side of the screen with like the people that watch it. That'd be cool. Okay, so they're in. I've got to tighten this one back up. Dumb thing. So for those that don't remember or weren't here for when Dave dropped his goal, he said if we can raise $100 on this stream towards this goal here, link in the description, he will pay for the rest. He will pay for the rest of the truck, so we can send it out as a giveaway. Oh, jeez. Sorry, my back's really starting to fire on all cylinders, so to speak. Right, so that's facing upwards. That's facing upwards. Slide that into there. Me? What do you mean me, mate? You've confused me. Me? Yes, please. Right. Feel free to go in there, mate. Wicked. Right. Now we'll double, triple, ultra, mega check our bolt links. Yes. Looks like you should. What do you mean, Mike? Ooh. Looks like I should go. Is that what you mean? My back's rooted, man. My back is shagged, and there's no signs of it getting any better, which is horrible. Any stream, mate, by the end of the month. Bloody oath, David. You've stepped up your game again. Just when you think Mr. Foster can't get any better. Mate, if I can get over there for the BCRC in America thing, we're having a drink. Even if it's coffee. I don't drink alcohol much anymore. Get off your back, yeah, I know. I shouldn't be sitting here this long. And it's sad, you know, like, I went back and watched some of the streams that we'd already done whilst I was sick and whatever else, because I miss doing the streams. I enjoy hanging out with you guys. Anyway, I watched some of the streams and I noticed that over time they're getting shorter and shorter and shorter, because there's only so long I can sit down and do this stuff for before I just have to do, like, I have to get up and go and lay down. Come on, line up. Line up, you bastard. Which is pretty sad. Bloke my age, shouldn't be an issue. You know, I used to go out crawling for 10 or 12 hours at a time. I've had 5 or 6 battery packs with me. I'd never use them all. But I'd have 5 or 6 battery packs with me, and I'd go wheeling for as long as I possibly could. Now, I'm lucky to be out there for 2 hours, and every 10 minutes or 15 minutes I've got to stop, sit down, move around, try and get comfortable again. It's retarded, man. Like, my quality of life compared to what it used to be is in the shitter. It's not fun. You know, it amazes me. You'll have people that will send you messages and stuff saying, just do this, mate, just do that. Okay, buddy. Like, or they'll say, oh, my back's wrecked, but I still go to work. It's like, your back can't be that bad then, mate, if you can go to work. Because I've got a battle to do day-to-day life, let alone go to work. Right. Not to sit here and bitch. That's not what we're about. That one. I had to stop my RC bitch due to not being able to walk. I say an orthopaedic surgery on the 25th. I've got a series of appointments coming up again to sort of suss out what I'm going to do with my future. Big scary times coming. Right, that's through that. Now if I can get it through this link, which needs to go back a smidge. Come on. It's come through the link. Well, I'm glad I did this stream though, because we've got a lot done. I know I've still got to build the shocks, but you know what? They can wait. Because I'm getting to the end of my tether. My tether's not very long these days, but I'm getting to the end of it. Is that the one? No. Yep. Right. I'm the same with my back. And metal detecting. I can understand that too, because you sort of you're at a funny angle all the time, Wayne, when you're half bending down, because there's not many metal detectors that are long enough to bloody reach the ground where you need to reach it. I used to use a metal detector quite a bit for work, among other things. Come on, Link. Just get in there, mate. Don't make this more difficult than it needs to be. We're on the same team. Hopefully a few more weeks and you'll be able to get out and... Man, lucky bastard. I never ever thought that when I first injured my back that hell I'd be like this bad 2 years later. Hell no. I don't think Anna did either, if I'm honest. She's been bloody epic. looking after me, putting up with my whinging. I don't care who you are, there's only so much pain you can take before you're going to whinge about it a bit. But Hannah deals with it. She's a bloody good woman. Right. So we are winning. Once it's got shocks on it, it'll be able to sit itself up on its own feet, and we'll have a bit of an idea here. Check her out. Alright, we are winning. Doesn't look too bad once it's together. It's a bitch of a thing to build though, if I'm honest. I do not like at all how this truck goes together. It's just... it's what us Australians would call arse about face. This is what the streams are for. Invent and build. Yeah, but I don't want people to go, I'm not watching his streams. All he does is bitch about being in pain. So I wouldn't watch someone stream that did that. So I don't expect you guys to. Right, is there any other quick easy steps we can do? Because that page is done. That page is done. That page is done. Yes. Shocks. So all we need to do is build the shocks and install the electrics, and that chassis is done. So far as I can tell. Mouser, just move. Man, no wonder I'm in pain. This is the longest stream I've done in ages. Alright. You're only human, yeah, but I don't want to be an annoying one. There's enough people out there already that hunt for reasons not to like me. Okay. Trust me, that's a thing. Alright, so that's what we ended up with today. We've got our diffs on, we've got our bloody stuff and things, drive shafts on. It's basically nearly a runner, alright? In the next stream, I'll build the shocks. I'll see if I can do one tomorrow. I'll see how I feel. I'll build the shocks, install the shocks. I'll show you the TRX4 mounts and shit that I did. And all that other fun stuff. I'm going to go because my back's giving me the right shits. And it's no wonder this is 2 hours and 20 minutes. Alright. Thank you very much for watching it. I really do appreciate it. Massive thank you to David for his offer. So between now and the end of the month, if we raise $100, Dave's going to finish the rest. So we can give it away, which is bloody awesome. 3 cheers for Dave. Give it a like, give it a share, subscribe if you haven't already. Join Burton's Custom RC Builds on Facebook should you want to keep up with this nonsense and whatever else crap I do. Haters gonna hate. Yep. Haters hate the truth. That's the problem. If anyone knows anyone from Venture, let them know I'm missing a part from my servo saver. They've probably got heaps of spares. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Very much appreciated. I'm going to push a button and then go and have some Nurofen and lay down. Alright, take care. We shall see you in the next one.